Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Do you think that the globalists want you to go to college or you to have a future? They're going to end it all in a planned dark age. And you're now seeing the beginning of the controlled collapse. And we predicted they'd do it through border implosion. We didn't predict. It's in the Banff Canada Secret Meetings Judicial Watch suit and got. 2007. Endgame, Blueprint, Global Enslavement. It's free on YouTube. Go watch it. Watch Bush admit we'd already merged with the EU in 2007 on C-SPAN. It's already happened. They had microphones hanging up in public 25 years ago. Chicago's now announcing it. Don't you understand the magnitude? I'm right. I'm correct. I've done the research. I know what I'm talking about. I don't like being right. I wish I was wrong, but I'm correct. They hate your success. They hate your strength. They hate your passion. They hate the fact you love God. They hate the fact that they don't have a monopoly of weapons so they can have their way with us, like Kim Jong-un and the demonic coteries of little demons that encircle him.
Alex Jones may sound crazy, but still has 300 million YouTube. Well, he had 300 million people that have watched him on YouTube, and that sort of fringe, arch-conservative, deeply, I think, racist strain is being tapped into.
I just got called racist by MSNBC, and I wasn't hurt that they called me names myself. I was hurt that they were so evil, that they were such a pack of willful crooks preying on America with their trendy, non-threatening voices and ironic glasses, all meant by PSYOP generals to annihilate this country.
So part of it is we have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents or kids belong to their families and recognize that kids belong to whole communities.
The TSA has a thankless job enforcing procedures we all tolerate through gritted teeth, a popular target.
No kidding. Who else wants a job groping men, women, and children all day?
Among some anti-government activists, the agency embodies a federal government that's too invasive.
You know what it's like to go to sleep every night knowing you work for a bunch of psychotic killers and you bastards are probably going to end up killing me one day?
Hate speech. Now Facebook is apologizing for allowing it worldwide. But can anything be done to stop the hatred, which is directly linked into the IRS Tea Party scandal?
Is Alex overreacting, or is the 9/11 connection relevant?
Right. I think it's an overreaction, but also you're making some very serious allegations against the U.S. government, saying that they stage attacks, they allow them to occur in the United States against U.S. citizens.
That's declassified.
What? No, what evidence do you have to support any of that?
Well, Gulf of Tonkin is very, very well documented.
In every tragedy, the Infowars Alex Jones world thinks they see a conspiracy.
Talk show host is Alex Jones. He's a conspiracy theorist. He's kind of like the guru, the king of the conspiracy theorists. And he's been on the air since day one saying that this is a job by the FBI. It's a false flag job. You heard the reporter.
Alex Jones should be disqualified from participating in Republican Party politics. His crackpot theories shouldn't prompt actual hearings in Congress, and they shouldn't inspire actual legislation in Congress, and you shouldn't do a money bomb on his show when you are running for Congress. Do not fundraise on this theater of the absurd by showing yourself to be one with this guy, really.
I think that this internet stuff with this access now that people have has made more crazy people. Because people who are borderline crazy now go in there and become crazy.
You can get your crazy opinion heard. And this guy's on 60 stations, AM, FM. He's on the internet, and he's got a lot of followers. He's got a big website. Yeah. He's considered legit among the crazies.
What you're seeing here is the human spirit refusing to submit. I am crazed and raged against them. I am sending out the call as a siren to warn people that their humanity and their free will is under attack. And by the most pathetic scum that you'd ever just see them for one moment and ever just realize what they are for one moment. They could be swept aside and a true renaissance could begin that is unbelievably incredible. I just can't put up with these crooks anymore, and that's what they are. A bunch of arrogant, crazed people in our face. I mean, there's got to be 20 videos of Democratic operatives on television saying they're going to screw us and laughing at us. Zuckerberg calling us dumb effers. Listen, pal, I'm not a dumb effer. And I don't like you. That's what all of this is about. And George Orwell, a.k.a. George Orwell, Eric Blair, who was a top PSYOP officer in OSS, who before that was an Imperial secret police officer, who before that was a deep cover OSS communist infiltrator. He gave it away in an allegory, the parable of 1984, when Winston is tearing his teeth out with pliers, has been torturing him for several months. He said, listen, I could have just killed you. It's about breaking your soul and having you be delusional because you were a great man, Winston. And it's about our cult of power annihilating goodness and humanity and justice and truth. We're going to stomp you to hell. Nothing will stop the satanic total release. That's their spirit. That's what I want you to have, is control of your own destiny. That's all I want, and I want to be able to have control of my own passion and to be what I really am. Let's go to that clip.
Only fitting that a free screen should sound the alarm against those who would destroy freedom. For in its power to deceive and inflame, or enlighten and inspire, the motion picture has no equal.
Orwell was completely freaked out about it when he finally, as even a high-level officer, clicked to it all when he was brought into the Fabian Socialist. And they said, man, we're Satan worshipers, bro. We're going to kill. The plan is mass death, hellraiser. Black uniforms burning cities and finally burning the earth to a crisp. I know your mustache is cool. You got little gold-framed glasses. You scare me so bad. If you think you're going to intimidate me, you better check again, because you got the wrong person. You scum! Scum! All right, I'm going to stop right there. Oh, it makes me sick, and I'm going to have to watch them when they blow up some federal buildings, prance around the very murderers as my savior, and all the cowards out there begging the government to give them proctology exams on the side of the highway. Now it's in the news. Yeah, school gives you shots without permission. You need a form to go to the zoo or the planetarium, a permission slip. But if you want an abortion or a flu shot, we ain't asking mommy or daddy nothing, because your kids belong to the state, and the state loves you. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
He pits his strength, his courage, and his fabulous sun's sword against the forces of evil.
Who's it gonna be? Mr. Robot. Lowe's test robots as customer helpers. And I love their promo video. Looks like Daleks from Doctor Who, exterminate. And it's just that I'm sick of going to Republican functions to cover them over the years, and every woman looks like that and talks like that and is so fake. And it's okay to be nice and cheerleaderly, and I get all of it. But, man, we're in a war here, okay? I don't want to make the Democrats squeal. I want to expose their leadership as criminals, and I want to see them prosecuted and thrown in jail. They're trying to put the Liberty Movement in jail for no reason. I mean, this is war. This isn't fun.
The bigger this war gets, the more freedoms we lose.
And that's why we continue to lose this country. This isn't a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Look around you. Look how far we've come. Humanity wasn't meant to live like this. Our every waking moment, tracked and traced and scanned. It's time to stop submitting to this tyranny. It's time to realize that we're being enslaved.
You are watching the best of the Alex Jones Show, weekdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. Watch live at Infowars.com/show or become a member of InfoWarsNews.com and help us take resistance to the next level.